Dear friends, who among us hasn't thought that taking vitamins every day is a simple and proper way to safeguard our health in old age? It seems almost unquestionable. Yet, there's a startling truth that has shocked many. Certain vitamins you're taking daily, sometimes with absolute trust, could be the very reason your legs are gradually weakening without you even realizing it. Pay attention. When you find it harder to stand up from a chair, walk more slowly, or wake up startled by nighttime cramps, don't be quick to blame age. It's quite possible that these subtle signs stem from improperly supplementing with multivitamins, something we assume is for our health. When the body takes in excessive doses or at the wrong times, some vitamins can disrupt neuromuscular function, cause electrolyte imbalances, and even affect balance and leg mobility. The consequence? A single misstep or slight slip could lead to a fall or injury, robbing you of the independence and autonomy that are most precious in old age. So, which vitamins are being flagged? Why do some supplements, seemingly harmless, backfire after age 60? And what's the safe, correct dose, well-timed way to keep your legs strong and live healthily without dependency? Right now, I invite you to explore 5 commonly used supplemental vitamins that experts worldwide are warning about. Please watch until the end, as I'll then share natural alternatives, more effective, safer, and better suited for the aging body. Before we start, if you're watching this video from anywhere, perhaps the charming city of Savannah, the humble town of Memphis, or a peaceful countryside in distant Australia, please leave a few words in the comments. Let us know we're not alone on this journey, but sharing a beautiful moment amidst a vast sea of people. Now, I invite you to embark on this discovery so that from today, every step is not only strong, but also free and full of hope. Supplement number 1, calcium. Dear friends, when it comes to health in old age, who among us hasn't heard the saying, to keep bones strong, you must take calcium every day? That phrase has followed us since our middle years, etched into our minds from books, television, doctors, and the loving reminders of our children and grandchildren. But what's the truth? Does taking more calcium guarantee strong bones and healthy legs? Or is there something we've overlooked all these years? First, let's understand calcium's role. It's the main component of bones, aids muscle contraction, and supports a steady heartbeat. But what few notice is that calcium only works fully when paired with companions like magnesium, vitamin D, and K2. Without them, calcium can't bind to bones as intended. Instead, it wanders in the blood, accumulating in vessels, tendons, and even joints, causing calcification, joint stiffness, and reduced circulation. Many assume knee pain is due to osteoporosis, unaware that improperly taken calcium supplements may be part of the problem. Second, one early but easily ignored symptom is a heavy feeling in the legs, fatigue when climbing stairs, nighttime cramps, or just a worn-out sensation after walking a few hundred meters. These aren't merely signs of aging. They could indicate a magnesium deficiency, a mineral essential for calcium to be absorbed and distributed correctly. Without magnesium, muscles contract abnormally, reflexes weaken, and legs lose their natural agility. Third, when blood calcium levels rise but aren't used properly, it accumulates in vessel walls and soft tissues, narrowing blood vessels and reducing circulation. At that point, the legs no longer receive enough oxygen and nutrients, leading to prolonged fatigue and an indescribable heaviness. Some mistake this for joint issues, taking joint medications endlessly without relief, when the root cause lies in excess calcium and a lack of nutritional balance. I recall Mrs. Margaret, a 69-year-old woman from Memphis. She was deeply health conscious, taking calcium daily and eating balanced meals. Yet recently, she complained, "My legs feel so tired, and climbing stairs leaves me breathless." Her daughter took her for a full checkup, and the doctor found that her blood calcium wasn't low, it was slightly high. What she lacked was magnesium and vitamin D3. After adjusting her diet, adding greens, beans, milk, and light morning sun exposure while pausing calcium supplements for a time, her condition improved markedly. Fourth, here's a little-known fact. Most Americans, especially those over 60, aren't as calcium deficient as we might think. Many familiar foods like spinach, kale, sesame seeds, tofu, and small fish eaten with bones provide abundant, easily absorbed calcium compared to synthetic forms. The issue isn't a lack of calcium, but a lack of understanding about using it harmoniously and at the right time. So, before reaching for another calcium pill each morning, please take a moment to ask yourself, do I really need to supplement, or am I following an outdated habit? Because the difference between a light, steady step and a weary, tired leg lies precisely in this: taking it correctly, sufficiently, and knowledgeably. Are you taking calcium daily? And how long has it been since you had a blood test to check if you're truly deficient? Supplement number 2, iron. Dear friends, for many years, many of us have believed that daily iron supplements are essential, especially in our later years. The reasoning sounds simple and logical. Iron helps form blood, transports oxygen. If you're deficient, you tire. If you supplement, you thrive. But have you ever wondered, does my body truly lack iron? And could daily iron intake be helping or unknowingly harming my legs and strength? First, understand that iron is indeed an essential mineral, but it's also highly sensitive. When excessive, it isn't easily excreted like vitamin C or water. It accumulates in the liver, muscles, and even the heart. When it builds up, it becomes a double-edged sword, causing silent inflammation and cellular damage, especially to muscle cells. Those who often complain of leg fatigue when walking or nighttime cramps may be affected by excessive iron levels, not just aging as we assume. Second, excess iron generates free radicals molecules that silently damage cells. The body starts showing small signals. Legs and arms feel heavy as if weighed down by stones, movements slow, muscles tire easily, and sometimes there's an inexplicable dull pain. I once met Mr. Thomas, a 73-year-old from Augusta. He took iron almost daily for 4 years because a doctor told me to back then, despite a diet rich in meat, fish, and greens. After a comprehensive test, his doctor found iron accumulation in his blood, reducing magnesium absorption and causing frequent muscle stiffness. After stopping iron and increasing natural magnesium, he noticeably recovered. Third, we often forget that iron doesn't work alone. For effective absorption, it needs vitamin C found in oranges, tomatoes, bell peppers. But simultaneously, without balancing magnesium, iron can disrupt electrolytes, causing neuromuscular issues, leading to fatigue and reduced flexibility. Someone deficient in magnesium may have frequent cramps but not lack iron yet. They continue taking iron because iron is good. Fourth, older adults naturally have slightly reduced liver and kidney function, making it harder to excrete excess minerals. So, indiscriminate iron supplementation is like adding a burden to an already weary liver that's worked tirelessly for decades. In reality, many older adults today aren't iron deficient, as they eat well: red meat, greens, soybeans, grains, all natural iron sources. Therefore, pause a moment before taking another iron pill. Ask, was this prescribed by a doctor? Am I truly iron deficient? Or am I just lacking rest, deep sleep, or magnesium? If supplementation is needed, start with food. Add lemon to meat dishes. Pair dark greens with whole grain, small things that are the big key to a healthy body. And if you find this insight helps you understand iron supplementation better, please leave the number 2 in the comments. Your engagement inspires me to keep spreading knowledge, helping us live healthier, clearer, and more meaningfully each day. Supplement number 3, vitamin E. Dear friends, some health beliefs are so ingrained in our daily routines that they seem natural. Vitamin E is a prime example. For years, this vitamin has been hailed as the armor of aging, good for the heart, memory, skin beauty, and anti-aging. As a result, many older folks take vitamin E daily, as faithfully as a health ritual. But science and clinical experience show that too much of anything isn't good, even something considered benign. First, vitamin E is indeed necessary, but the body needs only a small amount. When used correctly, it protects cells from free radical attacks, supports immunity, and maintains muscle nerve function. However, when oversupplemented, especially from synthetic pills, vitamin E can cause serious imbalances. Studies show that prolonged high doses can disrupt vitamin K's activity, a vitamin essential for blood clotting and muscle system nourishment. Second, the consequences of this imbalance come quietly. You may feel not as agile as before, legs suddenly weak, steps unsteady, or prone to tripping over small obstacles. Even light bumps leave bruises that linger. This is partly because blood thins more than normal, a side effect of excessive vitamin E. For older adults, thinner blood isn't an advantage but a risk, as it affects the nervous system, reduces balance reflexes, and causes sudden dizziness. I once spoke with Mr. Robert, over 70, from Charleston, known for his disciplined lifestyle. He took vitamin E daily for nearly 2 years. He said, "I heard it's good for the heart, eyes, and skin, so I used it. But recently, he struggled with balance, often dizzy just standing up, and nearly fell going from the kitchen to the yard. His doctor found he was taking a vitamin E dose higher than his body needed, affecting circulation and motor muscles. After stopping the supplement and switching to foods like sunflower seeds, kale, and olive oil, his condition gradually stabilized. Third, not everyone knows that the body absorbs vitamin E from food differently than from pills. From natural sources seeds, green leafy vegetables, cold-pressed plant oils, vitamin E comes with dozens of micronutrients that help the body self-regulate, preventing excess. In contrast, synthetic pills provide a single form, easily overwhelming the body's control, especially in older adults with altered physiology that reduces metabolism and excretion. Fourth, the concern is that many continue taking vitamin E just because people say it's good without checking if their body truly needs it. This common habit carries risks. Leg weakness or feeling not as balanced as before may not stem from aging but from silent disruptions caused by vitamin overuse, something users may not realize. So, before carefully opening a vitamin E bottle each morning, listen to your body a bit. Are my legs still strong? My steps light? Because agility in old age doesn't come from taking more, but from taking correctly right dose, right time, and right for your true needs. Have you taken vitamin E daily? And have you noticed any changes in your legs recently? Supplement number 4, high-dose vitamin D. Dear friends, entering our later years, our bodies are like a garden past its blooming peak, needing careful tending, just enough sun, water, and nutrients, but not overdone. Among the nutrients often mentioned, vitamin D is seen as an inner sunbeam, helping the body absorb calcium, maintain strong bones, boost immunity, and keep muscles moving smoothly. Many older adults are used to taking vitamin D daily, as if it's an indispensable key to healthy aging. But the critical question is, do we really need more, or are we overloading the body beyond what it can handle? Vitamin D, though as precious as morning light, can become a silent disruptor if taken in high doses for long periods without clear medical guidance. First, when vitamin D is taken excessively, it prompts the intestines to absorb more calcium than normal. This seems beneficial, but if the body can't send that calcium to bones due to magnesium deficiency or potassium, imbalanced calcium lingers in the blood. This condition, called hypercalcemia, is when muscles and nerves start signaling trouble. You may feel stiff legs, tendon cramps, or thigh fatigue after just a few steps. Second, older adults often mistake these symptoms for aging, weather, or that's just how it is when you're old. But in reality, during many consultations, I've seen these aren't due to frailty, but the body being overwhelmed by high-dose vitamin D. Muscles lose their former flexibility, not from lack of strength, but from a lack of balance among minerals. Calcium is present, but magnesium, needed for muscle relaxation and recovery, is missing. I recall Mr. Robert, 73, from Mobile. He diligently took vitamin D because he read it was good for bones. Daily, he took high-potency D3 pills, and his diet wasn't lacking. Yet recently, he had cramps while sleeping, and his legs trembled stepping out of bed. Tests showed his blood vitamin D was excessively high, while magnesium was deficient. His doctor advised stopping the pills, switching to light morning sun exposure, and eating more fish, eggs, and greens. Within weeks, the stiffness vanished, and he walked steadily as if never fatigued. Third, many think more is better, unaware that just 15 to 20 minutes of early sun exposure daily is enough for the body to produce needed vitamin D. Morning sunlight, gentle and free, is far more effective than relying on pills. Plus, foods like salmon, egg yolks, and fortified milk are abundant, balanced sources with complementary nutrients. Fourth, supplementing any nutrient, not just vitamin D, must stem from the body's actual state, not just feelings or hearsay. Get a blood test if needed to know what you lack or have in excess. The greatest danger isn't deficiency but excess, without awareness, silently draining muscle vitality, making legs lose their natural agility. If you felt exhausted after simple activities or had unexplained nighttime cramps, pause before taking another vitamin D pill. If you find this sharing helpful, please leave the number 4 in the comments below. It's encouragement for us to keep spreading simple yet valuable knowledge. Supplement number 5, vitamin B6. Dear friends, past 60, when memory shows signs of fading and limbs aren't as agile, many turn to vitamin B6 with a simple hope: sharper mind and more flexible body daily. Indeed, B6 plays a key role in energy metabolism, nerve support, and brain function. But because it's so highly praised, many unknowingly use it incorrectly, turning this ally into a cause of leg weakness. First, vitamin B6 is one of the few B vitamins that can accumulate if taken beyond safe limits. Unlike vitamin C or bone, easily excreted in urine, high daily doses of B6, especially from synthetic supplements, can damage peripheral nerves. Initially, symptoms are subtle: slight tingling in the toes or mild pinprick sensations after standing long. But if continued, each step feels like walking on sponge. The sense of the ground fades, making balance more precarious than ever. Second, the danger is that many don't realize they're overdosing on B6, as it's in numerous processed foods. From multivitamins, packaged breakfast cereals, bottled smoothies, to energy drinks popular with younger folks. Combined, some take in 50 mg or more, daily dozens of times, the safe recommendation for older adults, which is around 1.7 milligram daily. I recall Mr. Henry, 75, from Biloxi. For nearly a year, he noticed his right leg weaker than his left, tripping on stairs, and occasionally disoriented when walking fast. He thought it was low blood pressure or aging, but upon closer inquiry, I learned he took a daily multivitamin with 100 milligrams of B6, plus ate cereal and drank store-bought smoothies. After pausing supplements and switching to fresh foods, mackerel, bananas, free-range eggs within weeks, his feet felt less numb and he walked more confidently. Third, natural foods are the teacher for adjusting B6 to suit the body. Simple dishes like boiled potatoes, ripe bananas, sea fish, chicken provide B6 moderately, paired with minerals that harmoniously restore nerves. The body has its own wisdom absorbing nutrients from food. It regulates sensibly, but with high-dose pills, it loses control over excess. If you've suddenly lost sensation in your soles or felt unsteady while walking, don't rush to blame age. Your body may be signaling a silent B6 overload. Before reaching for another B6 pill, pause to ask, am I helping my body thrive or adding an unnoticed burden? If this content surprises or helps you, please leave the number 5 in the comments. It signals I'm on the right path with you. Dear friends, after reviewing these familiar vitamins from calcium, iron, vitamin E, D, to B6, you've likely realized one thing: more isn't always better, nor does taking more guarantee strength. For older adults, daily vitamin pills are often a self-care habit, a way to show concern for their health. But from that good intent and proactivity, silent consequences sometimes arise. As the body doesn't need more yet, we keep overloading it. First, health in old age doesn't just come from supplementation, but from balance. Each nutrient is a link in a chain. When one link is pulled off balance, others wobble too. Excess calcium can deplete magnesium, causing rapid heartbeat or cramps. Too much iron can inflame muscles, leading to aches and fatigue. Surplus vitamin D raises blood calcium, stiffening muscles and numbing legs. Overused B6 silently erodes sensory nerves. These disruptions don't hit immediately, they creep in daily, making you stand slower, tire on stairs, or step shakily without clear reason. Second, a paradox I often see in health consultations. Many, when feeling fatigued, sleepless, or muscle sore, quickly blame aging or weather. Few consider that the supplements they take daily might be the cause. Each body is unique, and we don't need as many vitamins as we think. The beauty is that small adjustment, scudding one pill, eating an extra bowl of greens, waking 15 minutes earlier for a walk, yield more noticeable improvements than we expect. Third, the solution isn't to eliminate everything but to understand and act correctly. Take a moment, grab paper and pen, list all medications and supplements you're using. Then ask, am I taking this because a doctor prescribed it, a neighbor suggested it, or I saw it online? Many take a supplement for years out of habit, unaware their body has had enough or too much for a long time. If you haven't tested your vitamin and mineral levels in the past year, I sincerely urge, get checked. It's the simplest, safest way to know exactly what you lack or have in excess, rather than guessing and dosing by instinct. And afterward, instead of relying on pills, return to nature. Eat rice with boiled greens, braised fish, boiled eggs, peanuts, almonds, yogurt, or fresh juice. Vitamins from whole foods, though less than pill share, absorb sustainably, don't accumulate, and don't burden the liver, kidneys, or nerves. Finally, don't forget a vital factor for older adults: movement. A senior walking 20 minutes each morning can be healthier than one taking 3 vitamins daily but moving little. Just light stretching, deep breathing, or walking indoors improves circulation, nutrient absorption, and leg flexibility. Health isn't just what we take in, but how we live daily. Vitamins aren't a miracle cure, but a tool. Used right, they help. Used wrong, they harm. If today's sharing clarified something for you, please leave the words "got it" in the comments below. It's a great joy for me, a companion on your journey to live healthily, steadily, and joyfully each day. Dear friends and loved ones, now that we've understood how seemingly beneficial supplements can silently weaken muscles and affect our legs, the key isn't fear, but timely adjustment to restore bodily balance. We don't need expensive drugs or complex therapies. Just small tweaks in daily eating backed by science can help muscles recover, balance improve, and most importantly, restore confidence in every step. What I've shared isn't just a warning, but an invitation, a gentle reminder to live more proactively, understand our bodies better, and care for ourselves smarter and more sincerely each day. Now, I eagerly await hearing from you. After watching this video, what struck you most, and what will you apply to your daily life? Please share in the comments below. A small share can spark great motivation for others on this health journey like you. If you found this content helpful, please leave the number 1 in the comments. If you're unsure, need more info, or feel it's not quite right, leave a 0. Every feedback is invaluable for us to improve and deliver more value. Don't forget to like and share with loved ones. A timely reminder, a small change in the right place can sometimes preserve a steady pair of legs for years to come. And if you're following the Healthy Senior Living channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss the next practical, heartfelt, and loving shares.